Hello everyone, welcome back. Going to be doing something different today. We're going to have a bit of a chill, a chat, and above all, some housekeeping. I've got a lot of stuff that I've received, I've bought, that still needs to be sorted, put in its place, catalogued, and so on. So I thought today just do a fairly brief video showing you some of the things I've still got to wade through. This is the non-sexy side of coin collecting. The sexy side is when you get it through the post and you go, ooh, shiny. And you think to yourself, that's nice. But you still need to record it, catalogue it, so you know what you've got, where you've stored it, just in case at some point you think to yourself, am I missing that? Have I missed something here? So, I'm going to go through a few things that I've got to do. But the very first thing, this actually arrived yesterday, and it's a £5 coin. Now, nothing unusual there. Most of you who watch me know that I do £5 coin reviews. But this particular one is dated 2015, and it's for the Queen's celebration of the longest reigning monarch. Now, I have not even opened this yet, but I was surprised. Like most collectors, you get inundated with emails from the Royal Mint or Westminster Collection or numerous other outlets out there. And you look at them and you go, yeah, whatever. Delete, delete, delete. This one landed in my inbox the other day and I thought, I don't think I've got this one. And I haven't. And then I realized this is actually a special coin in that the profile pic of the Queen isn't your standard profile. Now, hopefully, I won't be proven wrong. If we carefully open this up, like I said, I've not had this out of the packet yet, so you're seeing for first hand, like myself. So, what have we got? Here we go. So, a nice little white cover there. Details on the back. And if you notice, yeah, they've done it. The reverse designer is always somebody different, but the obverse designer is the same person. It's a chap called James Butler. Now, I've seen a picture of the front, the obverse of this coin, and okay, this guy can draw. He's better than me, but I'm still not overly enamored by it. That, you can see that is the profile used, trying to get the light off it, of the Queen. If you notice, she's off centre as well. Her crown's sticking out to one side. Now, normally, the image is somewhat smaller and more central. But this was a one-off, I believe. This one design, this one profile, this is the only time it was used. But, yeah, there's the chap himself. Seems quite happy in what he's doing. Leave him to it. Like I say, I can't really complain about it. He's a better artist than me. I only got O-level art when I left school. But hey ho. So yeah, that's the new one that's come in. So I'm going to have to add that to my spreadsheet so I know what I've got and where it's going to be kept. And that'll be in one of many pots that I've got, or tubs, where I can put a year's worth of £5 coins into one tub. Just label the tub up with the year, and I'm currently looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tubs, and most of those are individual years. The bigger tub I've got contains all the backdated stuff. Before I move on to anything else, he says moving this in, I'll talk you through what I've got there and why I'm doing what I'm doing in a sec. before I forget, the Falkland Islands released a silver sovereign. In fact, it was the usual set: the quarter, the half, the full, the double, the quadruple, and so on. Now that was a bit too much for my monies, and I do collect Falkland Island coins. But I decided, no, I'm just going to go for the Falkland Islands sovereign, the single silver sovereign. So that's going to be coming at some point soon. So when I get that in, I'll do a nice little unboxing on that. The third and final 1 ounce silver coin from the mint, to do with, where is it? Not that one, not that one. Yes, that's the one. We've had quite a few what they call Beowulf. So this one is Beowulf and Grendel's mother. This one came out a little while ago. The final one's been released, and it's Beowulf and the Dragon. So that at some point will have to be received, recorded, and put on my little spreadsheet, and again filed away along with all the other silver that I've got. I'm also waiting for the next on the Nordic range as well. If you remember, a little while back I did an unboxing. It was a box, I don't know, slightly bigger than that, and it contained a bar, a 1 ounce bar, and it had, I think it was Odin on the bar, but the box itself was the storage box, and it looks as though it contains up to 2 more bars. So we're waiting on word of another one to come out for that. And I've also got the silver red arrows 50p, silver proof with color on the back. So if you saw some of my Star Wars unboxings a little while ago, where you've got the ceramic case with the coin in the middle, you can take the case apart and play around with the capsule. So I've got one of those on the way for the red arrows. The coin itself, the basic coin, it looks nice, but you want the red. So yeah, I've sort of weakened and got the silver proof one. So again, when that one arrives, I'll probably do a quick unboxing of that one as well. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing with this. This is something that I've been storing odd coins in for quite some time. Every time you go at the chippy, you get your curry or whatever in one of these little food containers. Most people just clean them out and chuck them out for recycling. They come in really, really handy for storage of general clutter, but I found they come in really good, really handy for coins. So, for example, down this side, I've got all my East Africa coins. Over this side is just a bunch of other odds and sods, old stuff, that sort of thing. Currently taking up residence there. Now, normally what you'll find is you put these in here, you move the thing around, it goes everywhere. Well, the trick I've found is you build yourself a little, I don't know what you want to call it, gully? Couple of bits of thin card, sellotape together, tape to the side of the box. Now, they don't get mixed up, they don't slide underneath, they don't get, higgledy-piggledy. So just a little hint and tip, really. If you got a load of flips or cards like this that you want to store away somewhere safe, and these things are pretty sturdy, this could be the solution for you. Just measure up the width, the depth, because some of these do vary in depth. Ideally, you want the deep ones, not the shallow ones, because of the height of the flip itself. Then happy days. Like I say, tape them together, tape it to the side, pop your lid back on, upside down, shake them around. They're still in one place. Excellent stuff. So just a little tip really on extra bit of storage. Right, talking of which, I do have a couple of coins I need to put into flips. That one's from Nigeria, that one's East Africa. I think it's actually a double. So that's a 5 cents from 1937. So what we will do is have a quick look. Ye olde cheapy card holder store packet things from Amazon. So have a look. That is going to be just the right size. That one, nope. One of those. One of those. And the trick is to make sure you've always got a stapler that's fully loaded, ready to go. So with these, yeah, if you've not used these in the past, they're very, very handy to have for storage purposes. So let's just do one for the moment, saves taking up too much time. So East Africa. And it was a 5 cent, 1937. So 5 cents, 1937. Simple as that. Fold it. Get the coin in there, lined up the way you want it lined up. Where are you? Oops, daisies, that way around. Probably a few of you that use these and are screaming, going, "Don't do it that way." Yeah, well, this at the moment is only temporary for these, because I'm looking at getting some decent storage flips for these down the line. So click, 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 and click. And now you got your coin protected from fingers and sticky mitts and all sorts else. So pop that one up there out of the way. I'll do that one shortly. One of the other things I was going to say was this is literally just me doing housekeeping, tidying around. I've got a lot of stuff I've got to catalogue, so I'm not going to do all of it on camera. Besides, quite a bit of it, it'll be on my computer screen anyway, so you'll be able to see that. But if there's anything else that you've ever wanted to ask, ask away. Think of it as a Q&A session. I know it's going to be after the fact. You'll have to pop it into the comments. But if you've got any questions about myself, the coins I've got, that sort of thing, chuck it in the comments. It might be interesting to see what people want to know. Obviously, some things I won't be able to give out, but you never know. Depends on the question. Oh, like I say, this is a very relaxed session, chill and chat, shall we say. I don't know if you've heard, but there's another £5 coin coming out. What a surprise. Always £5 coins with the Royal Mint. But this is another one in the musicians line, where we've had Queen, David Bowie, the Police, and more recently we had Paul McCartney. There's one coming out for John Lennon, and Imagine is going to be on the coin, I believe. Now, the questions are being raised. Are they doing the Beatles individually so they can get us for 4 lots of monies? Or is this just individuals and they probably won't do Lennon, no, not Lennon, the other two? Besides, if they do Ringo Starr, what are they going to put on there? Probably Thomas the Tank Engine. So yeah, watch out for that one. That's coming. And there's another £2 coin due out anytime soon as well. This time it's I can't get this right, the RRS Discovery, RRS being Royal Research Ship. And I believe it's going to have round the edge designed for adventure. So there's not one that was in the annual set, and I doubt it's ever going to go into circulation. But if you're into your £2 coins, keep an eye out. Maybe pop along to the Royal Mint site. You can sign up there for emails, notifications, that sort of thing. So it might be worthwhile doing that. That's how I find out most of my gossip, shall we say. Right, so these little chappies. So we've got some silver that need to be catalogued. Have I got everything I need? Probably not, because I think I'm actually missing a couple. Where did I put them? Okay. There they are. Right under my nose. So the other ones I've got, here we go. This is the one I was saying about just now, the other Beowulf. This is Beowulf and the Dragon. This arrived the other day. So this is the third and final one of the Beowulf set. So we've had Beowulf and Grendel, Beowulf and Grendel's mother, and Beowulf and the Dragon. So they're all UK issue by the Royal Mint. I'm not going to bother doing a review on this one. I've done so many silver reviews, and I only get a handful of views. I don't think you guys are really that interested in the silver side of things. I don't stack. I don't get loads of one coin and say, I've got a load of silver. I just go for the collectability. So got bits and bobs there. The other ones I've received in the last few days, that one, Charles III, $5, 2025. So you wonder what country that one's from. That one's Canada. So that's the 2025 maple leaf. So that needs to go into capsule. And the other one is the 2025 from Australia. This is the kangaroo. They do a nice little range of coins with kangaroo, kookaburra, the koala, and I think there's one or two others they do as well. But this one's $1. I do like this one because it's got a nice little finish to the edge. So what we will do, if I can find where I've put my gloves, because I am not getting my sticky mitts all over that lot. Here we go. Gloves. Again, cheap and cheerful, cotton gloves. If you've got silver, don't handle it with your fingers. The oils that can leave marks, and you get like a milk effect on them. It goes white, and that's generally from handling. So I try not to touch the silver. Even getting them out of these things, it can be a heck of a job wearing gloves. So you've got to be careful when you want to actually get them out. This has obviously been in here for a little while because it's putting up a bit of a fight. Here we go. So there's the coin. Yeah, he's stuck. There we go. So we'll keep that on there for the mo. One new capsule. Find the edge. Find the piece with the thumb hole. There we go. Pop. Now, which way around are we going to go with this? Do that one that way. Is that the right size for that one? Nope. This is the funny thing with capsules. You can always try to find the right size and you always fail. Let's have a look. Is that the right size for that one? Here we go. Slightly bigger. About that one. Ooh, yeah, a bit too big as well. So we then fall back And when you get capsules, you get these little rubber foamy type inserts. Now, I'm not sure which one I'm going to need, because if you look there, you've got little rings. So each of those are bits that pop out. So depending on the size of the coin, you pop out the piece you want and the rest stays put. So I think we just need that to fit in there, which will then hopefully do the trick for that. So where's the edge? Always the way, you can never find the edge. This is where thumbnails come in handy. Come on, there he is. So pop that in there. Will this go in? Probably not. Probably need to find some better fitting. No, that one's not going to go in, so I'm not going to force that. I need some better fitting capsules. So these other ones were a bit too small. These were a bit too big, and the foam inserts not quite cutting the mustard. So what I will do is sort those out off camera. But in the meantime, move all this lot out of the way. What we do have, bear with me, quick coffee break. Oh, it's better. I love a good cup of coffee. And that one isn't very good, actually. Right. So these little chappies, when you get them from dealers in general, they come in the smooth-edged capsules. Sometimes you get them from the mint, and they're the ones with the lip. Now that's fine if you want it mounted in some sort of wooden mount where you push this into the hole so it holds it nice and snug, but you could never display it properly that way around. These actually unscrew rather than anything else, rather than just pop apart. So it's always a wise move to see how well the screw thread is, and this one doesn't look to be that good. Let's try that instead. That's better. This one's got it as well. This particular one's Austrian, and it's a €1.50 coin, would you believe? But it's silver. This is the 2024. What is it they call this one? Is it the... Yeah, there we go. The Philharmonic. It's one of the ones that people get along with all the other bits and bobs. So there's also the 2025 Lion and Eagle. This first came out, I think, last year. It's one of the little tie-ins between the UK and the US. That was the Grendel one. That's the James Bond one. This is actually the third one that came out. We've already had two in the past. We've had Little Nelly and Wet Nelly. And this one's... I can't remember what the name of this one was. But back in the day, as it were, when I was doing £5 coin reviews, I reviewed each one. And did a video on those. And it was... Again, they were fairly well viewed, but not exactly brilliant figures. Anyway, I'm waffling. Like I say, this is more of a tidy round day at the moment. So if I get rid of some of this. Alright, so just to give you an idea of what I've got, this is one of my many cases. Again, Amazon. People knock them for having cheap stuff, but to be honest, it's not Amazon you get it from, you get it through them. In here I've got numerous different coins, so if you notice they're all numbered. So that's a half crown, 1946. Up here we've got, oh, what's that? That's an old Victoria I want to say it's a farthing. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I do have my list. Where's my list gone? Where did you go? There you go. Come on. Dee 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 dee. Better not sing too much or put people off. Yeah, 1840 farthing that was. So throughout this little lot, this particular tray holds about 96 coins, I think it is. And as you can see, I've got a few empty slots ready to go. So what I will do, we grab those. Come on, over here. Thank you. Right, so if I look for the foreign ones first, I can get them out of the way. There's that one. There's those two. Those can be done later. Right, so we just got this one for the moment then. So what I need to do is put it in here. So it's going to be a case of take one out, because I'm just going to put that straight in. I'm not going to change the capsule or anything. The previous one was number 68. That's one from, I think it was Neo, I think it's pronounced. And that's a Star Wars one. That's quite a nice one, that one. There's a few other Star Wars ones I'd love to get my hands on, but they're just too expensive for what they really are. So that was number 68. I checked my list, not that you can see it. Yeah, 69 is definitely the next one. Simply right. 69 in the corner. Slot that one in. Job's a good one. So the next one would be number 70. So when I do those two off camera later on, where I've got to find the right size capsules, we can go from there. So what we do have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last one, number 90. That, yeah, I remember that one. That was a nice one. The finish on that was absolutely amazing. That was just George and the Dragon. It's a silver bullion, but it's proof finish, nice and shiny. So that's number 90. So if we take that out and go to, let's do this one first. So we've got 2025 Britannia, and that will be number 91. So 91 on there, popped in, and I update my spreadsheet on the computer so I know exactly what I've got and where I've got it. So if anybody ever says, oh, have you got such and such, I can go, yes, thank you. And I can come straight in. So for example, number 76 and 77, Queen and King are both 2023 Britannias. So two Britannias, 2023, came out in the same year. People will go, you got a double. Nope. Different monarchs on the front. So it's like I say, it's the collecting side that I'm interested in rather than the general stacking of silver. What else have I got in here? There we go. There's a florin. Which date is that one? Number 16. 1935. There we go. There it is. Nice little way to store stuff. This is also in here in the lid. Not that you can see. If I move everything out of the way. This is where you store all your capsules to be used or your doubles. And for the time being, it's where I store the bars as well. The little 1 ounce bars that you can get. So I've got a couple of oddities there. I've got, come on, the Star Wars light side and the more recent Star Wars dark side. That one needs to be properly catalogued. If you notice, they've all got little bits of post-it note with a number on it. Bar 1, 2, 3. This will be 4. The Odin will be 5. We can go from there. So, like I say, this is more at the moment just to show you the mayhem behind collecting. Like I say, it's great to be able to go out, get the coins, and enjoy looking at them. And in my case, do a video, and hopefully everybody goes, "Oh, that's nice. I'm going to go out and get one myself." Knock yourself out. Go for it. But you've also got all that housekeeping in the background, and it can be a real life drainer when you've got to balance home, work, and a hobby like this. This is the fun stuff. It's the nitty gritty in the scenes in the background that you need to stay on top of. If you don't, you lose track of everything. I don't think there's anything else really I was going to cover. Like I say, it's just me chilling, waffling, enjoying a coffee while I go. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please consider a like, give it the old thumbs up, maybe a comment or two. Like I say, think of it as a Q&A session at the same time. Chuck something in the comments below. Any suggestions that I could change the way I'm doing things, maybe say, let us know how you do it. It could be something that we could possibly adopt ourselves. But above all, consider that hitting that subscribe button as well. It's a big, big help to the channel. So until the next time, folks, take care, and I'll see you then. Cheers all.